This call is now being recorded.
So very good afternoon to all the students. I welcome you to the class of Cow and DS. Today's lecture is very important as up till now we have studied like most of the arithmetic and
Yeah,
logical
ma'am, voice
operations.
break हो रही है आपकी.
I think my network is okay from your side. You can check your network. Other students, can you
मैम
reply me?
क्लियर है.
Clear है,
Clear है
okay?
मैम.
Network issue हो सकता है, so you can rejoin the link, okay? And then maybe it will be clear. Yes. So in today's lecture, we are going to see another arithmetic and logic operation problem. That is, we have seen in the last time that how to go for the binary multiplication. Like if you want to go for the binary multiplication, just take the binary number of any decimal number, convert it into the binary, and go as a normal multiplication method, okay, that we generally use to perform. Okay, the multiplication for 3-digit number, for 4-digit number, usually if we go for the multiplication of this number, so what is the process you have already studied from your school time. Okay, so you are aware of how the multiplication is happened. Okay, but the important thing is that if you have the sign numbers, okay, in last class when we have physically attended the lecture, I have very clearly given you the instruction what is the signed number and what is the unsigned number, right? You aware of this signed number, unsigned number?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, good. So sign numbers, we have to focus on those things because those can be the positive number and those can be a negative number, or one can be positive, another can be negative, right? So cases may be there. So that particular multiplication, if we want to perform, okay, so there are certain methods which are been given by the authors, okay, or the what I can say scientists, okay, who have performed this particular multiplication method, and they have designed their own algorithm for this. Okay, so one of the famous algorithm that we are going to see that in today's class is the Booth's algorithm. So Booth's algorithm is specifically for the multiplication of the sign numbers. Okay, as in a previous class also I have given you this instruction. Whenever there is a negative number we cannot take as it is. We will perform its 2's complement, and that number we are going to perform for our multiplication purpose. Right? You remember? Yes or no? Right, so directly
Yes,
negative
ma'am.
number you are not going to take. Okay, we are going to
Yes,
convert
ma'am.
that negative number to the 2's complement form, and that 2's complement number we are going to use for the multiplication purpose, right? So Booth's algorithm is nothing but, here I have just given you a little bit theory of Booth's algorithm, how this is specifically for the multiplication, okay, sign multiplication. Okay, first thing, so Booth's multiplication algorithm is a multiplication algorithm, right? That multiplies two signed binary numbers. Now that two signed binary number, both number, minimum two number is required for multiplication. Agree? Agree or not? Right? Minimum
Yes,
two
ma'am.
number is required for multiplication. Now both the two numbers can be positive number. Sign is important there. Okay? उसका साइन ही बताएगा कि वो नंबर आपका पॉजिटिव नंबर है या नेगेटिव नंबर है, right? So if both can be positive number, so result will be positive. Okay, both can be negative number, right? Or one can be positive, other can be the negative. So these are the three cases that we have for the sign numbers. So this Booth's multiplication algorithm is specifically designed for the multiplication of the sign binary numbers. Okay, now this sign binary numbers we have to perform in the 2's complement notation. Is that okay? In the 2's complement notation, we are going to see the example. There you will get the idea that how we are going to do this particular process, right? Now, this algorithm was invented by, please remember the name of the person who has designed this algorithm. Okay, the inventor, I can say, okay, or the author, okay, who has designed this particular algorithm is nothing but Andrew Donald Booth. Okay, now by his name only the algorithm name has been designed, that is Booth's multiplication algorithm. It is not a new algorithm, it is invented in the year 1950, okay, where he has performed some research. Okay, his research was on multiplication of the signed binary numbers, and he has designed an algorithm for the this particular process, okay, in London. Okay, in London he was doing his research, okay, and he has designed one of the algorithm, okay, named as Booth's multiplication algorithm. Right, rest of the theory you can go through it. Okay, now Booth's algorithm is a multiplication algorithm that allow us to multiply the two signed binary integers in 2's complement respectively. Okay, now use of this algorithm, there are many applications or many features of using this Booth's algorithm. As I have said, it is not a new algorithm, it is an old algorithm. Okay, so it is used to speed up the performance of multiplication process. Any big number you have been given, kitna bhi bada aapko number given diya hai, decimal number, okay, you can convert it into the particular binary form. There are certain steps then you need to follow. The steps are not so difficult that we cannot remember this how should perform the multiplication. ओके जैसे अगर मैं आपको कोई बड़ा सा नंबर दूं और उसको बोलूं मैं आपको मल्टीप्लाई करो, ओके, सो इट बिकम्स somewhat time will be required for the multiplication of this number, right? Like if I have given you the number something like this, okay, something like 23, okay, into something 49, somewhat time has been required for the multiplication of this number. The number can be increased also, let's suppose uh, this much. Okay, so if your digit is increasing, you will take again some more time. You are going to perform the number multiplication in this manner. Okay, 2 will be divided with all the 3 digits, and 9 will be divided with all the 3 digits, sorry, multiply, and 4 will be multiplied with all the 3 digits. Then we are going to perform the addition, and finally you are going to get the result. Okay, so this is the normal multiplication process that you have already studied from your school time. But this process becomes somewhat easy, okay, because the steps are common, okay, and it is not that difficult to remember those steps, and we can easily convert this particular number. Okay, if we perform this particular multiplication, it will be easy for a system to perform and give you the result in a speed up manner, right? So it is very efficient because like any big number can be multiplied. Okay, so it is efficient. It is not necessary the number only 2-digit number will be there or 3-digit number will be multiplied. It is not necessary. Any big number you can take, that performance will be the same, steps are same. Okay, it will not take that much of time. Okay, the system will not take that much of time. So that is efficient. Is that okay? This much theory? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now let us see what is the flow chart. Okay, and directly I am going to see this flow chart. Okay, and then we will see the problem of Booth's algorithm for the multiplication of any two signed number. Okay, for this multiplication you require a flow chart. You understand the flow chart? Okay, so this is when you are starting. In starting you need to initialize something. So here A is given. A is nothing but it is an accumulator register where the value initially the 0 is been stored, right? Then you have Q minus 1. Okay, Q minus 1, what is that? We are going to see. Initially it is again 0. Okay, now suppose any कोई भी decimal number को अगर आप 4 digit में convert करते हो, okay, so it is something like this. Okay, so if I am taking Q3, okay, Q2, Q1 and Q0, right? 1 to 4 at form. Okay, or instead of that what I will take Q3, Q2, okay, I'll take it as in this manner, Q3, Q2, Q1 and Q0. Okay, any number if you write in the 4 bit form, okay, so it is represented, for example, in this manner. Okay, now after this Q0 you will have Q minus 1, right? Yes or no? Q minus 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now in the
Yes,
Booth
ma'am.
algorithm we have to take care of this bit, okay, the Q0 bit and Q1 bit. Okay, this bit are going to let us remember that what will be our next step. So this is what Q0 and Q1. Is that okay? So that is what Q minus 1. Q minus 1 initially it is given, it is 0. So accumulator register A is 0, okay, and Q minus 1 is 0, where initially this value is given is 0, right? Now B is what? B is multiplicand. What do you understand by multiplicand? Multiplicand means the first number. The first number is the multiplicand. Now what is a multiplier? The another number. Like if I am saying 2 into 3, 2 into 3. Okay, so this is your multiplicand. Okay, and this is your multiplier. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so second number is your multiplier and this is your multiplicand. So that is what here it has been taken as a variable B. Somewhere we can change this variable also. I can take any variable, okay, M or something, another variable. That must be specifically initializing the value of the multiplicand. That is the first number. And second number is multiplier, okay, which has been given by the variable as Q. Now, there is a count also. Count is nothing but that N. N is nothing but this number of bits. Here the number of bits is 4. Okay, so register will be holding the how many bits information? 4-bit information.
4 bit.
Right. So here the value of N is 4. So how many cycles will be taking? जैसे 4 बिट है, जब तक वो 4 बिट कंप्लीट नहीं होते तब तक हम ये परफॉर्म करते जाएंगे. मल्टीप्लिकेशन हम जनरली वैसे करते हैं, ठीक है, जितने भी आपको डिजिट दिए हर डिजिट का जब तक मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं होता है तब तक हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज बीन सेइंग, n इज नथिंग बट द नंबर ऑफ बिट्स. इज दैट ओके? Yes. Now after
Yes, ma'am.
this we are checking the value of Q0 and Q minus 1. So what is Q0? This is your Q0 and this is your Q minus 1. Initially which is given, it is 0. So we are going to check this value. If the value is 0 0 or 1 1, okay, so it is going to the step which is named as arithmetic right shift. So only right shift operation will be performed, okay, when the value of this Q0 and Q1 is 0 0 and 1 1. In both this case we are going to perform arithmetic right shift. ARS I am writing, arithmetic right shift. Is that okay? Now if the value of this Q0 is 1 0, Q0 is 1 and Q minus 1 is 0, that is 1 0 case. So what we are doing? We are going to perform A minus B. What is this B? B is the multiplicand. That is the first number. Okay. So A is nothing but accumulator register which is holding the value initially as 0. Okay. And B is your multiplicand. Okay. We are going to perform the subtraction of this and the value will be stored in accumulator. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. If the value of Q0 and Q minus 1 is 0 1. Okay. If the value of Q0 is 0 and Q minus 1 is 1, that is 0 1 case. So what we are going to perform? We are going to perform the addition of accumulator plus the multiplicand value. Okay, A plus B, and the result will be stored in the accumulator register. Is that okay? Okay. Now after performing these steps, okay, all the cases we have been checked. Okay, even though we are यहाँ पे 2 step होंगे. Even though you are performing the subtraction of multiplicand along with the accumulator register and the value stored in the accumulator, after that we need to perform the arithmetic shift operation. Okay, so here you are going to take the 2 steps when you are getting the value of Q0 and Q minus 1 as 1 0 and 0 1. Okay, A minus B उसके साथ arithmetic right shift और count की value 1 से कम करते जाओगे. Okay, the value of n will be reduced by 1. That means decrement operation will be performed, right? And even though you are taking the addition of accumulator register along with the multiplicand, okay, and the result stored in the accumulator, after that also you are going to perform the arithmetic shift operation, right? Only in the case when q0 and q minus 1 is 0, 0 and 1, 1, directly you are going to perform the arithmetic shift operation, right shift operation. Is that okay? Yes. After that, you are going to perform the decrement the value of count, okay, which is n value. Okay, so if the n value initially it was 4, 1, 1, it is going to reduce, and the same step will be performed again and again. See, when count is equal to, until and unless the value of count is not become 0, okay, you are going to perform the same step again and again. This is the loop. This is the loop. When count is equal to 0, okay, when the answer is yes, okay, you are going to stop your method. Am I clear with this flow chart? Yes. Am I clear with this flow chart? So let's take an example. Okay. So now whiteboard is visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I'm going to draw the flow chart here very soon. So initially it is here it is start. Okay, please draw with me, every students, all students. In your notebook, please draw this flow chart also. So you are initializing the value of a as 0, right? And q minus 1. Now what is this q minus 1? I have already told you. That is also 0. M is your multiplicand. Okay, and q is your multiplier.
सबमिट झालं म्हणून नाही आता आपण सबमिट करतो मग खाली त्यांना ते येते का त्याचं
And n is
खाली ते आपल्याला करायचं
number of bits. Okay, then we are going to check the condition. Of q0 and q minus 1, right? So 3 cases can be there, 3 directions are there. After this, we are going to perform this. Okay, either it can be equal to the value of q0 and q minus 1 can be 1 0, it can be 0 1, okay, or it can be 0 0 and 1 1. So when it is 1 0, so we are going to perform a equals to a minus m. Right? And if it is 1 0, a equals to a plus m. Are everyone drawing with me? Yes? Students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
perform arithmetic right shift. So right shift operation we are going to perform when the value of q0, q minus 1 is 0 0 and 1 1. Even though it is 1 0, after performing the subtraction of a minus 1, we are going to perform arithmetic right shift. और जब 0 1 रहेगा, we are going to add the accumulator with the multiplicand, and again we are going to perform the arithmetic right shift. Right? After this arithmetic right shift, immediately we are going to decrement the value of n. N is the number of bits. Decrement the value of n by 1. Right? And then again, we are going to check the value of this n. Okay, so when n equals to 0, question mark. If the answer is yes, if the answer is yes, as it is a condition operator, so we are going to end our problem. So until and unless your value of n is not equal to 0, you are going to continue with the same step. If the answer is no, then again we are going to check this same step. Yes, am I clear with this? Everyone draw this flow chart.
Yes, ma'am.
So looking to this flow chart, let us take a simple example where we are going to take the first problem as a multiplication of two numbers where both the numbers are. So in write the question. Multiplication of two signed binary numbers. In this case, we are going to take example as suppose 7 and 3. So you know the answer, 7 and 3 is 21. Let us check whether we are getting the answer as 21 or not. Okay. So initially when we are going to take 7, that is sign number, so both the number are positive number. Okay, plus 7 and plus 3. Is that okay? So this is your symbol, I mean sign, so you can write in this manner also. So you know the answer will be in the plus form only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it is plus 21 only. Using the signed binary number, we are going to check. So in this case, if I जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि Q3 4 bits, we are going to take the 4 bits Q3, Q2, Q1. Okay, it is not always necessary that 4 bits will be given. Sometimes it is been specified in the question that the register number of bits is 5. So in that case, you need to take the 5 bits, right? So here generally we are taking the 4 bits. So we are take the 4 bit, and this is again Q minus 1. And here, for your understanding, I am writing. First, we need to initialize this. Okay, what is our first step? Can you see my pointer? Is my pointer visible?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So here, see in the flow chart, the value of a q minus 1, it has been given. M is your multiplicand. So what is the multiplicand in this problem?
7.
Right. So 7 is the multiplicand. So I can just write as 7, which is the multiplicand. And if I want to write this particular multiplicand in the form of binary number, or I can write in this manner, this is M, which is 7. Okay, 7 to the base 10, I can say. And if I want to write in the form of binary, so it will be 0111 in 4 bits form.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what is the value of Q? Multiplier.
3.
3 to the base 10. In the form of binary.
Zero, 11.
0011 to the base 2. Okay, and you know plus 21, what is the form of plus 21 in binary? 10101.
Yes,
1 to 4
ma'am.
is 16. 1 to 4 is 16, right? So this is 21. Okay, we need to find the answer in this form, 10101. Right, so in the class, when we were taking the class, we have already explained when it is sign number, how should we take, and when it is negative number, how should we take. Okay, now here both the number are positive number. So let us start with our solution. So this is initially I am taking here A. Just understand one problem. Later on you can perform your other way. The value of Q minus 1. And we are going to write here operations, that what type of operations is been performed. So this is, yes. So we are going to write this. Now first step, value of A is initially 0. So in 4-bit form, I am writing as all 0. Is that okay? Value of Q is, see, what is value of Q?
0, 0, 0, 1, 1.
0, 1, 1. So I'm writing the value as 0, 0, 1, 1. According to the flow chart, you work, okay? 0, 0, 1, 1. What is Q minus 1? Initially, it is given in our flow chart only. The Q minus 1 value is 0.
0.
Okay. Now see, we are going to check the value of this Q0 and Q minus 1, right? What is the Q0 value here? 1. And Q minus 1 is 0. So when the value of Q0 is 1 and Q minus 1 is 0, that means 1, 0. So this is the case. Is this the case?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So what we need to perform? We need to perform A equals to A minus 1. A minus M. Right? A equals to A minus M, which is nothing but I can write in this form also. A plus 2's complement of M. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? 2's complement of M. 2's complement of M, we will find it out, add with the value of A, and the result will be stored in A. So either you perform this or this. Answer will be same. So value of M is, I am writing here. यहाँ rough work में यहाँ कर रही हूँ. The value of M is 0, 1, 1, 1. Right? This one. Find the 1's complement of this, because directly we cannot find the 2's complement, and just add 1 to the number. What you will get? Yes or no? You get this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your 2's complement. 2's complement of M. Right? Now what we have to do, this 2's complement, add with value of A. Value of A is 0, 0, 0, 0. It is initially given. Okay. Add the value of 2's complement of M. That is 1, 0, 0, 1. So my answer is 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1.
1.
Now this is my value of A. Is that okay? This is my value
Yes,
of
ma'am.
A. So I'll just write this value of A here, 1, 0, 0, 1. ठीक है, देखो जब भी आपका वैल्यू ऑफ Q0, Q minus 1, 1, 0 या 0, 1 रहेगा, तो आपको माइनस तो परफॉर्म करना है, उसके साथ साथ एक और ऑपरेशन करना है, दैट इज अरिथमेटिक राइट शिफ्ट. ओके, सो वी हैव जस्ट परफॉर्म हियर A minus M. Okay, one operation is pending, that is arithmetic right shift. So I just write this value of this A, this Q. Q will be as it is I am writing, and Q minus 1 is again same. Now what operation is pending? After this we need to perform the arithmetic right shift. Okay, so we are performing arithmetic right shift. Right shift. Okay, now how to perform the right shift operation? Yes, just can you see my pointer?
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
yes, your values will be right shifted by 1. Okay, and this will be coming in this place. Okay, circulate हो जाएगा ये right shift circular, यानी ये 0 यहाँ आ जाएगा और ये एक एक से right shift हो जाएगा. So see how I am performing. So this will be here in q minus m, q minus 1 position, right? This one will be here. Here will be 0. This 0 will be coming here in this position. Yes. And this one will be coming in this position. Here you are getting the value as 0. Again, this value 0 will be here. Here will be 1, this value. Yes. And here will be, the value will be same as it is. Okay, this first bit will be as it is. Okay, or you can take this circulate also. Okay, instead of that, you just remember in this manner, the first bit will be, we are placing as it is. So this is our case. So my second step, see, in this case, the value of n also you go on writing. In this first step, the value of n is 4. And after performing right shift operation, we are decrement the value of n as 3. Now the value of n is
3.
3. Decrement by 1. Okay, now what is the value? See, 1 1 0 0. As it is, I am writing. Okay, again 1 0 0 1. And this is 1. Now again check the value of q0 and q minus 1. What it is? What it is? 1 1. So when it is 1 1, what we do? When it is 1 1, what we do? Yes, students, reply.
Arithmetic right shift.
Yes, arithmetic right shift. So directly we are going to perform the arithmetic right shift. So when we perform arithmetic right shift, this value will be here. Okay, this value will be here. This 0 will be placing here. Again, this 0 will be here. Okay, this 1 will be in this place. Okay, this 0 will be placed here. Okay, this will be 0. This 1 will be placed here, and this 1 will be placed in this position, and the first bit we will keeping as it is. Okay, or you can go for the circulate also. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a right shift. Just perform the right shift and decrement the value of n. So my third step will be where value of n is 2. Right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm writing this red color में जो लिखा है मैंने वो मैं लिख रही हूँ यहाँ पे 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 and 1. Now again check the value of q0 and q minus 1. How many times we are going to perform this? Up till your value becomes n equals to 0. When it is n equals to 0, okay, when the answer is yes, you are going to end that problem. Is that okay? Now
Yes,
we are in
ma'am.
n equals to 2. Okay, now n equals to 2, q0 is 0, q minus 1 is 1. So when the case is 0 minus 1, so what we have to perform? A equals to
A plus n.
a plus n. Okay, so just a second. What I'll do, I'll perform on rough side here. See, the value of a is what? 1110. Yes. And what is the value of n? What is the value of m? See this. What is the
Zero
value of
one
m?
one
Zero
one.
triple one.
Yes, very good. 0 triple 1. Just go for the addition. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Okay, carry 1. And 0 plus 1 is 1.
One.
Again, 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0. Carry
Carry one.
1. So in this case, just neglect this carry and take the result. Is that okay? So we are going to take the result. So here
मैम
will be
m का टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट नहीं निकालना पड़ेगा.
नहीं. Value of m is 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, minus m is 2's complement of 0, 1, 1, 1. Is that okay? Am I clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
M is 0, 1, 1, 1. Minus m is 2's complement of this m. Now, here, this is what? The value of a. Yes or no? Neglect the carry. Okay, discard the carry
Yes, ma'am.
and take the result. So this is now my a, new a. So that is 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, take the q as it is. I am writing here 0, 1, 0, 0 and 1. Now, after performance of this, what we have to do? We have to go for the arithmetic right shift.
Arithmetic right shift.
So don't forget this. Okay, if you forget this, your answer will be absolutely wrong. So right shift perform. So when we perform the right shift, what it will be? Here in this case, it will be 0. Yes. Here will be 0 again. 1, 0. Now this one will be placed in this position. 1. Here it will be 0. Again 1, 0 and 0. Am I okay with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now our fourth step. Fourth step where n equals to
1.
1. Because we have to decrement it, okay? After performing right shift, we have to go for the decrement also. Yes, place the value as it is, that is 0, 0, 1, 0, then 1, 0, 1, 0, and 0. Okay, now again check the value of q0 and q minus 1. See this.
0, 0.
0, 0 means arithmetic right shift.
Arithmetic
Zero,
right
zero.
shift.
Very good. Arithmetic.
Right shift.
So go for the arithmetic right shift. So this will be 0 again. Here will be 1. Okay, again 0, 1. Okay, here will be 0. Again 1, 0, 0 and 0.
0.
Right, now what will be my fifth step? Value of n is now also value of n is 1 now. In fifth step, the value of n is
0.
0.
0. Okay, so I need to stop here. So what is my result? See, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 and 0. So this particular is my answer. Okay, See, what is the answer? If I write here the same result, if I write here, so it is 4 bits 0001. That is A, and Q is
0101.
01001. Okay. So can you see this 10101?
Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
Yes.
21.
It is 21. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we got the answer as 21
Plus 21.
plus 21. Any doubt you have? Please ask.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
So just go and check your algorithms. That is how the Booth's algorithm has been performed for the addition of the sign number. So here we have just taken the two positive number. Okay. And just looking to this particular flow chart, we have performed this steps. Please write it down in your notebook, in your classwork book, so that you will remember this. Okay. Just remember in this case, here the value of M is 7. Okay. And 7 is 0111. Okay, value of Q is 3, that is 0011. When it is minus 7, okay, when it is minus 7, you need to take the 2's complement of this 7. Okay, so that will be your minus M. Okay, that will be your minus M. And then you have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
take that particular value while you go for the A minus M or A plus M. You are going to see in the next problem. I hope this problem is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You try something, another problem from your side and check whether you get the answer or not. Okay, can you try for the any problem for your homework?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Take the number as just take the number as plus 19 plus 19
19.
19. I'm writing here. Okay, plus 19 and plus 3 maybe. Just check whether you get the answer or not in this by performing this method. See, that is the basic advantage of this, Booth's algorithm. You just need to remember this particular flowchart, and the flowchart is not that difficult. Is the flowchart that difficult?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No,
It is
ma'am.
not at all difficult. These steps are very clearly mentioned. When it is 0001, go for the arithmetic right shift. When it is 10 or 01, either you go for the subtraction of the accumulator with the multiplicand, or you go for the addition of the accumulator with the multiplicand and perform the right shift, decrement the value. Okay. Now this n is nothing but the number of bits that you have been taking. Okay. Now here, when you are going to take the 19 cannot be performed in the form of 4 bits. At least 5 bits should be there, right? So when you're taking this 5 bits, take this also 5 bits. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding what I'm saying? 19 cannot be in 4 bits, no? The maximum number that you can represent in the 4 bit is 1111. That is 15. Right? So when you perform the binary of this 19, it will be in the 5 bits. It will be in the 5 bits. Take the 5 bits for 3 also. Okay, and then you perform. Now in that case, the value of n is what? 5. Here, value of n is what? 5. So how many steps you are going to take? You are going to take the 5 steps.
5 steps.
You are going to take the 5 steps. When the value of n is 0, you will get the answer. So try it, okay? And after trying, please post your answer in the Google Classroom. Okay, I'll check there.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that's all for today. Tomorrow we are going to see the another sign number. Here we have just taken the positive 7 and positive 3. Okay. And in next class we are going to take one as a negative number and another as positive. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
केलं का रेकॉर्डिंग